Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. But if you keep coming back, you're much appreciated. My name is Onwa Duto and I am a teens coach. In this video, we're going to be sharing a checklist, things you need to tick off while you're looking for a high school for your child, and then just a little bit about scholarships. Let's get right into the video. So this is just a checklist to help you choose a proper high school for your child. So choosing secondary school checklist. The first is what kind of school. In our previous video, we've talked about boarding. What kind of school are you looking for? Is it full boarding? Is it flexi boarding or is it day? Is it single sex, boys only, girls only, or co-ed? Mixed sex? Faith-based, secular, private, public, old and well-established, newly established. So these are things you will want to consider. Remember faith-based, we talked about going to a strictly Christian school or to a strictly Islamic school. You choose the one you prefer, even though we advise diversity, because this actually gives your child a better understanding of what life really is. So do you want a newly established school or an old and well-established school? These two, I don't know if I'm going to do a video talking about this two, but let me just chip this in here in case I don't. There are pros and there are cons. For a newly established school, you might be excited. Oh, it's a new school, so they should be at their best behavior, or they should be giving my child their best since they are trying to win customers or clients, as the case may be. Then you might also say, if it is old and well established, you might say to yourself, they've been doing this for years, and if they have this reputation, then I know I'll be getting the best for my child. So they both have their pros and cons. Then also for a newly established school, you find out that they are yet trying to find their feet. So have they found their feet yet? What's their population like? If there is suddenly an explode in population, can they cater for your needs still? So these are just things that you can look at and play around. So newly established, they have their own advantages. The structures are new, everything new. They're trying to win your trust, so they are going to be giving you their best and extra. But have they found their feet yet? Do they know what they are doing yet? That might be something you want to consider. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should never go to a newly established school. Why? It's not totally out. They could give their best also, so you can't totally rule that out. But for an old and well-established school, you know they've been doing this thing for a very long time, and then they have a record of doing so well. You are sure that they have not just hit the ground running, they have been running for a while. So why not? Let's go there. But then you also know that their structure might not be top-notch. Teachers might be old and not young and vibrant. So all that also you put into consideration. That their teachers are old and not exactly vibrant doesn't mean they don't teach your child all they need to know to excel. So all these things have a part to play. Then now we come to budget. What's your budget like per term? Can you confidently, comfortably pay 200,000 naira, 300,000 naira, 400,000 naira, or 500,000 naira, above 500, 1 million? Or money is not an issue. If money is not an issue, you have a wider range of schools to pick from. But if money is a constraint, then you will have to be looking for a school that is within your budget. Remember, this is a checklist. So if you are able to put these things into consideration, you find out that you're going to be choosing just the perfect school for your child. So what size of school would your child cope with? Is it a small population below 150 students? Small size classes also? Is it medium population below 500 students, medium class size? Is it large population above 500 students, large class sizes? So which will your child cope with more? So the location, school setting, do you have to visit? Where is the location? Is it close to home? Is it a shorter commute distance? Who will be picking up and dropping off? Will school bus be available? Where it is located at? Is it an estate that is secure, or is it a remote location? You want to know. So visit the location. For schools that give day and boarding, sometimes the boarding school is not where the day school is. So you might have the day school in one location, but the boarding school is in another location. So these things you need to be sure of. So don't assume that, oh, my child is going to a school close to the house and is a boarding school, and the facilities now of the school. When you visit the school and you're looking at the facilities, you should be considering things like adequate classrooms, sporting equipment, vocational labs, science labs, comfortable boarding. You want to see all this, and these are the things that should be more important to you when visiting a school and you're checking out their facilities. Then their management and leadership. So management and leadership, do they have a well set out management structure? Does one person control and manage the school? Is it a succession structure? Or how do teachers and staff look? Now, culture and service. What's their maintenance culture like? Their customer care and the student behavior culture. You want to know. So pay attention to these things when you visit the school. So that is it concerning the checklist for choosing a secondary school or high school for your child. The one that best suits you and suits your child. Over to talking about just a little bit on scholarship.
Concerning scholarships do exist in most high schools, but you need to ask. So you ask and then you find out what kind of scholarships they give. But even at that, it is also necessary not to go all whoop until you receive your letter awarding you the scholarship. Read it to know what the scholarship covers. So there are different kinds of scholarship. Sometimes you can have a full scholarship. For full scholarship, we're talking about, just carry your bag and come to school, meaning that every single thing is covered, from tuition to books to uniform, feeding, accommodation, everything is covered. But then the most popular one that we all know of is the PATH scholarship. So this one generally just covers tuition. Don't get me wrong, any kind of scholarship should be celebrated. But before you celebrate, read and read and read again to know what the scholarship covers. Some questions you will need to ask before writing the entrance exam would be, do you guys offer scholarship? If they say yes, ask if they'll be awarding scholarships for that year your child will be writing the entrance exam. Most times, number one criteria on the list is to pass the entrance exam. If you have not seen our video concerning tips that we shared for passing an entrance exam or how to prepare for an entrance exam, just click on the video that's going to pop up now and then watch that. So before writing the entrance exam, find out the other criteria that you need to meet besides passing so that you could meet the necessary criteria for the scholarship. So I hope you find this video very helpful. Do not forget to give us a big fat thumbs up if you liked it, and then subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already. Thanks a lot for watching this video. We're going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.